race bike wants to go out here. Well, I said that to Guinness Book of Records, John working. Hey.
It never works. It's me though. I started bike.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we've got the left-hand sidecars have come towards the finishing area. They have come for a specific reason. Unfortunately, yesterday, a sprinting sidecar at Brighton Speed Trials had a very, very nasty accident indeed. The driver, Roger Hollingshead, is in a critical condition. Unfortunately, the passenger, Charlotte Tagg, has died with her injuries. These people were just starting to make their way in the left-hand sidecars. They were crew number 666. So as a mark of respect for Charlotte Tagg, could you please join the left-hand sidecars out there? Could you please stand for 1 minute silence? Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. That is for Charlotte Tagg, who unfortunately lost her life yesterday, and we wish Roger Hollingshead all the best. He is critically ill at the moment. We do wish him all the very best. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, left-handers, for coming out and joining us for that moment's silence. Right, if we can now have the 4 sidecars in the pit box, please, for the barn record attempt. Right, first crew coming out then for the barn record attempt. 514 Ryan Partridge. Been quite a time since we've seen Ryan in action. It's good to see him back. We've got Gary Shearer in the chair. There'll be time, not this time they go round, but the next time they go round, there'll be time for their flying lap. So he'll make his way around that top. The next time they come past the finishing line is when there will be time for the flying lap. So he's got time to wind it on going down that back straight. So coming out of that pitch corner, the clock will go down when he flashed across the line out. Starts his flying lap with Gary Shearer in the chair. Takes a nice tight line on the entry to that top corner. Holds it tight going down that back straight. Winds it on going down that back straight. Motor full out there going into that pitch corner. Drifts it slightly wide coming out of the corner, but again he's tight on the exit for the corner and flashes across the line with a time off.
Do the flying lap.
20.07. This is race 35 on the programme, the 1,000 sidecars flying lap. Ryan Partridge and Gary Shearer's time 20.07. Race 35 is up to the points chart in your programme. If for those you can't find, it's up to the points chart. Race 35 on page 15 of the programme, page 15. Right, next crew to come out is 184 John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Crew 184 John Hiscock and Carl Bell. It's on page 15 of your programme, right at the bottom there for this race 35,000cc sidecar barn record attempt, kindly sponsored by Mark and Nicky Edwards. Right, John Hiscock winds on the power then, he's about to start, he's flying up, he's a second to go. Only experienced rider John. Usually very quick out the start, usually rides a wide line, but tonight tight line coming off that top man down the back straight, the power's wound on going in to that pits corner. Will he keep it tight, will he drift off the line? Coming out pretty tight, screws the power on very quick indeed there for John Hiscock, and his time is just fractionally quicker, 20 seconds exactly then for John Hiscock and Carl Bell. This Mark Edwards, of course, is Mark. He used to be a very famous driver, and of course was a Masters winner when he passengered Ken Lane a few years ago. So that's the Mark Edwards has put the money up for this sidecar barn record attempt. Brilliant passenger with Ken Lane, and a more than useful driver when he turned into his own right now. Of course, very much involved in road racing. To number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. They're the crew, the next crew to come out for this barn record attempt. Colin usually pretty quick, he starts to wind it on going down that back straight. Carl Pugh right on the back now, gets down alongside Colin going in to that pits corner. Slightly wider line coming out of the corner, winds on the power cross one, up that top corner he goes. Carl Pugh hurts his head, dragging the floor going into that top corner. Colin Blackbourn a little bit wider, gets the power down very quickly. Carl Pugh hanging right off the back, getting all the drive in that back wheel. Back is down again alongside Colin Blackbourn as they dive into the pits corner. Wider line again, gets the power on very quick indeed there for Colin Blackbourn. It looked quick and it was quick. 19.50, the time there for Colin Blackbourn. The final crew to come out is number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. That magnificent third place in the British Masters last week. So 19.50 is the time to beat there for Paul Whitelam. He's the last crew to come out and have a go. I see had a magnificent third at the British Masters last week. The Ducker was going extremely well. It sounded very quick again in practice here today. Sighting up there for Paul and Alan. Now starts to wind it on as he goes down that back straight. Looks very quick as he goes in that back straight. There's of course still the sighting lap. Winds on half around the corner. Now he really turns on the power now and shoots. Now listen to the power of the Duck as he goes up into that top corner. Keeps it wound on, wide on again, power down very quickly. Alan Elliott again hanging off the back of the cycle to get maximum drive in those back roads. Doesn't get quite so low as what Carl Pugh does on the entry to that pits corner. Comes out in a wider line. Will he get the power on that little bit quicker? Flashing across. 19.88 there for Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. So it is crew number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh, that take the barn record with a time of 19.50. 19.50.
What was it? It was a bottle.
On the line and revving up then for race number 1, first hit of the 250 solos away to a clean break. Looks like James Shane has made an absolute stormer from the outside. He's already clear going up the back straight for the first time. Looks like John Shane has topped through in the second place. He's now lost that second place. They move into the top corner on the opening lap. It's James Shane with a clear lead. It's John Shane who holds that to the second place. Collins has now gone through in the third. 98 Randall is in fourth place. That's the top four. James Shane's a marker at the front. Collins now goes through in the second place. Randall's in hot pursuit in third. John Shane's holds that fourth place. It's all about second, third, and fourth at the moment because James Shane has got such a commanding lead at the front. He's cleared him and Collins holds that second. And wide Ronnie Randall has got the third. So John Shane is in third place. Is in 5, that's the top 5 as a race up the back straight once again. James Shane's already the length of the straight clear then. He's clear of Mark Collins who's got that second place, but Randall in third. John Shane is in fourth, lost that clear flag then for number 93. James Shane's a clear leader of the first heat of the 250s and Collins holding that second. Randall's got the third. Shane's is in third. 151 Mark Anderson is in 5th place, that's the 5. As they come out of that top corner to clear win there for number 93, James Shane wins the first race of the day. Looks like Mark Collins is going to hang on to that second place position. Mark Collins gets the second place, and Wide Roddy Randall picks up the third. John Shane in fourth, and Anderson in 5th place. Race 1 sponsored by Champion Forklifts, a win for number 93, James Shanes. Second number 305, Mark Collins, and third number 98, Mike Randall. 193 and 151. 1 minute 13.74. 1 minute 13.74. Race 2 sponsored by Hunters Inn. Good food served daily. Add in 115 Mr. Bales and number 12 Chris Mackett. Add in 115 Bales, number 12 Chris Mackey. We're away then with race 2. First heat of the 350 solos. They clear going up the back straight the first time and pick the leader. They come into view. They dive into that top corner for the first time. Kowalby Nathan Irwin has got the advantage at the front. Nathan Irwin has got the advantage. The Barry Powell holding second. Chris Mackey has gone for the third. Bales is in 4. Phillips is in 5. There's Nathan Irwin who's still in the march upon his clear of Barry Powell, trying to close the gap in second. Mackett has got the third place position. These three getting away from the remainder of the field as Irwin clear up on that banking for the second time. Powell holds that second. Mackett gets close in third. Irwin leads us. Powell in second. Mackett has got the third. Miles is in 4. Phillips is in 5. 184. Steve Pearce is in 6, that's a 6. They go up the back straight once again. Nathan Irwin again in control, but Barry Powell's starting to hunt him down now as they go in that top corner on lap number 3. These three getting away from Mackett who's got the third. It's early leads him and Powell in second. Mackett has got the third. Powell's definitely going to close to Irwin. He hits the 5th corner on lap number 4. Irwin leads from Powell in second. Mackett's got the third. Bell's in 4. Phillips in 5. Pearce in 6, that's a 6. Going up the banking for the final time, and Barry Powell's getting very close to Nathan Irwin. This race for first and second places. It's Nathan Irwin who gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Barry Powell. Third place Chris Mackett. Fourth is Mr. Bales. Alex the 5th and 6th. They cross the line virtually together for 5th and 6th places. Race 2 then, sponsored by Hunters Inn. Good food served daily. Win for number 83, Nathan Irwin. Second number 82, Barry Powell. And third number 12, Chris Mackett. 115, 184 and 278. 1 minute 16.99. 1 minute 16.99. Interesting, the 350s not as quick as the 250 previous heat. Next race is sponsored by A.G. Axon & Sons, Fruit and Veg Merchants. Delete number 3, Mark Baisby. And in number 9, Lee Smart. And number 57, Lee Cutler. One minute for the runners in race 3. 1 minute. Revving up then for the first heat of 500 action, a little bit anxious on the start. Back into line they come, away they go, they all get away this time for the first heat of 500 action. It looks like Nick Nicholas has gone through in second place. He now lost that second place, and it's all happening on that first corner. Four abreast coming out of that first corner. 40 first on the bit of it. As they come into view, then it's number 52, Danny Warwick, and Charlie Thorne in second. Nick Smarter's got the third. Nick Nicholas is in fourth place. That's the top four. As Warwick leads going up the back straight once again. Saunders now gone through into second place. They race into that top corner once again. Smarter's got the third and winds it on there in third place. Top three getting away as Warwick leads from Saunders, holding second. Smarter's got the third. Tim Nobes has come to know to go for the fourth place after making a dreadful Colin. Tim has got an awful lot to do. Back there in fourth place. Up the back straight they go once again. Warwick leads. And Saunders in second. Smarter's got the third. Nobes is in fourth place. Theobald in five. McCluskey in six. That's the six. And then moving on to four, then still wide the leader. But Saunders in second. Smarter's got the third. Nobes is in four. Theobald in five. McCluskey in six. Cutler is in seven. That's the top seven. As we see John Warwick up the back straight. 44 time in the first heat of the 500 sellers. Back marker comes into play as he exits that top corner and completes the first heat of 500. Danny Warwick gets one in right. Second, Charlie Saunders. Tim Nobes picks up third. Lee Smart in four. Theobald in five. A wide rod in McCluskey in six. Cutler is in seventh. Then we've got 4 and 45. Race 3 sponsored by AG Accident Sons, Fruit and Veg Merchants. A win for number 52, Danny Warwick. Second, number 25, Charlie Saunders. And third, number 2, Tim Nobes. 9, 26, 33, 57, 4, 45, and 130. 1 minute 11.885. 1 minute 11.85. Race 3, another heat of the 500, sponsored by GTECH Chris Gregory. Adding number 130, Trevor Heath. 18, Carl Warwick. And 92, Charlie Powell. Those three additions to race 3. 130, Trevor Heath. 18, Carl Warwick, the brother of Danny, and 92, Charlie Powell. We're away with the seat of the 500. So looks like Jody Hudson's made a good start. He's leading on the back straight for the first time with Jason Print making a big move around the outside to try and pick up two runners. Come up that bend in first place. Print again right round the outside. Plenty of lead, gentle point. Holding out second place. Hudson up the third. Powell is in fourth. Walker's in five. Neward in six. Up to six. As Jason Print clear going on that back straight once again. Warwick in hot pursuit. Justin, his brother, won the opening heat of the 500s. He holds a good second place in his second heat of the 500. Good scrap going on for third and fourth places. As Print the leader then from Warwick holding second. Offen got the third. Powell's in four. Newitt's now up to five. Walker is in six. Hutchinson is seven. That's the seven. As they race at the back straight once again, Jason Prince starting to get away in the second heat of the 500 sellers. Still Warwick doing a good job hanging on to that second place. And looks if Jason Prince has lost the steel shoe up on that top corner. He's going to have to ride into the steel shoe this next 3/4 of a lap. It's Prince who leads him, but Warwick's definitely getting close there in second place. Going up the back straight, Jason Prince, I say, without the steel shoe, leads going on the banking for the more time. He goes really wide to get a chance for Warwick to close the gap. The Prince gets running right. Warwick is second. Powell is in third. Lewis is in fourth. We've got Jody Hodson, of course, somewhere there. Atkinson up to five and Walker in sixth place, having lost Jody Hodson on that last lap. Race 3 result then, the win for number 125, Jason Prynne. Second, number 18, Carl Warwick. And third, number 92, Charlie Powell. 112, 212, and number 84. 1 minute 15.84. 1 minute 15.84. So we're looking across, there's only two crews on the line at the moment. I say the practice didn't go too well for these 500 sidecars. We had coming together of Keith Richards and Martin Boyd. Tony Cook also had machine problems during the practice, so I can see a third crew coming out. There is a crew number 9 which practice, with somebody can fill us in with the details. Apparently there's 2 passengers who have now become driver and passenger. One is Natasha Bartlett. We're not sure whether she's driving or passenger, and if somebody could let us know, please, it would be greatly appreciated. If they are out there, we've got 3 crews out there at the moment for the first race of the 500 sidecars. Away we go in, 2 crews go away, 1 crew's pretty slow, it looks like Mike Reid to me, and obviously the second crew has got problems. Is that Tony Cook that's got problems? He had problems in the practice, we'll try and sort them out as they come into view for the first time. It is Mike Reid who's got the advantage. They come by the Mark Hopkins, and the clear Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins. It's number 156 has gone through, that's Martin Boyd gone through second with Kai Noble, and it is Tony Cook who had the machine problems. He had major machine problems in practice. If he can get it sorted out, Cookie is pretty quick on the 500. He's now in hot pursuit of that second place, but it's Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins well clear at the front. The first from Martin Boyd and Kai Noble. Hold that second. Tony Cook desperately trying to improve upon with Jenny Cost for the chair, trying to improve upon that third place. They do improve by going through into second place on the entry to that pits corner, but it's still Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins well clear at the front, and Cook and Costa holding second. Boyd and Noble have got the third. Unfortunately, we lost a couple of crews during the practice for the 500 sidecars, but nothing can stop but Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins well clear at the front then. Cook and Costa holding second. It's still Boyd and Noble in third. Coming off that top corner, the checkered flag beam made ready then for crew number 57. That crew is Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins. They get the winning ride. Second place is going to go to Tony Cook and Jenny Costa. And in third place, it's Martin Boyd and Kai Noble. Right, to race 4 result. Win for number 57, Mike Reid, Mark Hopkins. Second, number 10, Tony Cook. We've just been informed it's not Jenny Costa as the passenger, but it's Tony Cook there in second place. And in third is number 156, Martin Boyd and Kai Noble. 1 minute 19.26 the winning time. 1 minute 19.26. So it looks like we've got 4 left-handers. Obviously we had that problem in the practice as well with the left-handers, and only 4 came out for the minute silence. So I can see 4 left-handers over on that far side of the track. Away we go then with this first heat of the left-handers. Somebody's made a good start. They got the back straight for the first time. Change position for second place at 125 is right at the back at the moment. Starting to work his way through into third place. They all bunch up on the entry to that top corner. Pick the numbers out as they come into view for the first time. It's number 292. Still have the advantage, and according to my probe, there's no 292 in this heat. So it's 292 leads going up the back straight for the first time. Andy Pack, I've just been told, Andy Pack 292 is the race leader. Andy Pack leads his then 292. He's lost it to 130, he's now hit the front. So 130, again a number not in my probe. Charlie Rigby, number 130. So they obviously changed the riding number for some of these left-handers. They go in the top corner the first time. Charlie Rigby's clear up the front then, the first heat of left-hand sidecars. He was going extremely well in practice. Release on the last stop then. 292 gone through into second. Billy Penfold in third, and 113 Big Downs is in fourth place. Billy Penfold with a few machine problems, so they got the back straight for the final time. It's number 130 Andy Rigby is going to win the first heat of the left-hand sidecars. 130 Andy Rigby gets the winning ride. Oh, it's past, you're almost off there. They cross the finishing line. Second is number 292. Then 125 and 113. 125.59 the winning time. It's a win for number 130 Charlie Wrigley. Second, number 292, Andy Pack. And third, 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. Fourth, number 113, Mick Downs and Steve Standing. ARB bearings and transmissions are the sponsors of race number 5. TW Coatings were the sponsor of race number 6. Unfortunately, the Gooch lads have blown 2 engines over the last couple of weeks. That's why they're not here. And Joe Sturridge blew an engine up in practice. He has been here practicing, but unfortunately in the last practice session he blew his engine. So we've only got the 3 crews then for race 1 of the big chairs. Away to a clean break, and Steve Smith making a good start. So race together going in our top corner. Steve Smith on the inside, Peter Lloyd making a move around the outside. Phil Sims holds that third place. Down the back straight they go in. Smith leads for Lloyd in second. Sims has got the third. They power into that pit score again. Peter Lloyd trying to find a way around the outs of Steve Smith. Steve Smith put all his experience to play. He's picks up around, and Peter Lloyd might get inside. Smith leads for Lloyd in second. A bite between these two. They've got the bank on that top corner once again. Smith holding the line. Peter Lloyd again trying to find a way through. On the inside, Peter Lloyd gets on the inside. Steve Smith again back round the outside. Smith abides the ban is going into that pitch corner. It's Smith who leads for Lloyd in second. Sims has got the third. Again Smith got again. Lloyd trying to come down the inside. Between their race into that top corner once again. Smith has the advantage in for Lloyd holding second. Sims has got the third. Down the back straight they go. Peter Lloyd very quick going down that back straight. 2 bites between first and second. As Smith leads for Lloyd holding second. Sims has got the third. Coming out of that pitch corner back to start the last lap this time. It's Steve Smith for the 3 bites. Holding that second place. It's Phil Sims who's got the third. Steve Smith slowly but surely starting to get away at the front, but here comes Peter Lloyd again with a big burst going down that back straight. Steve Smith and Dan Crawford, they're clear them. Peter Lloyd does. Wheatstone have got that second place. Phil Sims hangs on to that third spot. Extra that this corner, clearly from the time it's Steve Smith and Crawford gets the winning ride. Second place Peter Lloyd does Wheatstone, and in third place Phil Sims and Sam Foley. Race 7 results. First heat of the big chair, sponsored by ARB Bearings and Transmissions. Win for number 2, Steve Smith and Dan Crawford. Second, number 4, Peter Lloyd and does Wheatstone. And third, number 8, Phil Sims and Sam Foley. 1 minute 25.13. 1 minute 25.13. Race 8, Billy 47 and 57.
Peter Lloyd and White Stressy.
Looks like Mick Stace has only got 3 again for race number 5. Certainly Mick Stace practice and Mike Elliott practice. So we just got to see exactly who's missing from this one. As they go away to 3 crews anyway. Colin Blackbourn gets away and second. Simon Hill is in third, but Simon Hill goes through on the inside, so it's Mick Stace who's not come out for his second heat of the big chairs. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh, they're well clear, going to the back straight for the first time. Simon Hill, Madley, they've gone through into second, with Mike and Simon Elliott hanging on to third place. Equal distance between the 3 as they complete the opener. Colin Blackbourn will start in for the second. It's still Mike Elliott in third place. Equal distance between the 3, motoring down that back straight once again. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. They were quickest in the barn record. They're setting the pace now in this race number 2 of the big chairs. Exiting that pitch corner, completing lap number 2. It's Blackbourn and Pugh happening second. Elliott and Elliott have got the third. Picking up the same between these 3 as they motor down the back straight once again. Then Colin Blackbourn increasingly with every turn of the wheel. Enters the pitch corner on lap 3 in the second heat of 1000cc sidecar action. On the corner, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh, well clear. Madley in second. It's Sir Elliott who's got the third. There's the leader half down the back straight on lap number 4. Looking to pick up a comfortable heat advantage in this second heat of big chair action. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh, crew number 25, pick up the winning ride in the second heat of big chairs. Second goes to Simon Hill and Terry Madley. And third place, Mike and Simon Elliott. Marble Engineering sponsored race number 8, won by number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. Second, number 16, Simon Heel, Terry Madley. And third, number 38, Mike and Simon Elliott. Winning time slightly quicker, 1 minute 24.15. 1 minute 24.15. And we go into race 9, another heat of the big chairs. G Salt Scrap Metal Merchants are the sponsors. Delete 131.
John.
Yeah, but it was on like June.
Just for the record, it's spinach, not Steve. Yeah.
I've always known it was Steve.
Smithy.
Steve too, yeah.
Mum, you normally smell
So good to see 5 crews on the line then for this third leg of the 1000cc sidecars.
You're right there, Michael.
Starter runs away, away they go. We're looking for Johnny Hiscock and equal back there. Bit of a tangle up there, but being forward into the top corner. Paul Whitelam still in the march of the front. He's clearing on the back straight once again. Looks like we'll offer on through into that second place. This is Johnny Hiscock has barged his way through with a third. So real barge up on that top corner. They completely open. It's a wide one in Paul Whitelam has got the advantage. Johnny Hiscock has got the third. Joe Mog is in 5 as they move to that back straight once again. Paul Whitelam leads. Will Offen chasing hard in second place. Johnny Hiscock hanging on to that third. Ryan Partridge looking to improve upon that fourth place. Equal distance between these four as they complete lap number 2. Then Whitelam leads. Partridge in 5 as they go down the back straight once again. Whitelam leads. Will Offen again desperately trying to close the gap on Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Clear going into that pits corner on lap 3. Will Offen, Nicky Owen has got that second. Johnny Hiscock and Carl Ball in third. Ryan Partridge again gets close to it's Whitelam the lead, but Offen in second. Hiscock has got the third. Partridge is in 4. Joe Mog coasting in 5th place, passengers hand in the air as a leader. Paul Whitelam leads going into that pits corner on lap number 4. Big lead over Will Offen now. Impressive stuff for the Masters number 3. Paul Whitelam, see one in line. Second place is Crawford. Third place John Hiscock. Fourth is Ryan Partridge. 5th is Joe Mog. Right, race 5. Race 9, event 5. Big chairs again. St. Scrap Metal Merchants are the sponsors. A win for number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Second, number 80, Will Offen and Nicky Owen. And third, 184, John Hiscock and Carl Ball. 514 and 98. The winning time, the quickest so far for the big chairs, 1 minute 23.98. 1 minute 23.98. Awkward Engineering are the sponsors of race 10. So back to the start of proceedings again with the second heat of the 250 solos. Awkward Engineering are the sponsors. Well, there they go, looking for James Shanes to make a cracking start. He hasn't made the best of starts, but he's quickly gone from the inside. And it looks like Mike Randall has gone through in a second. Collins has got the third. John Shanes is in 4th place up the top 4 in the second heat of the 250 solos. It's James Shanes there in second. Randall's got the third. John Shanes is in 4. Anderson is in 5, that's the top 5 as they race down the back straight once again. Big change of vision again, but Randall is on wide to retake that third place position. They're bunching up the 3rd, 4th and 5th. The James Change is well clear the front, and Colin still holding that second. Randall has got the 3rd. John Change is in 4th place again. The racing is for the minor places. Colin again hanging on to that 3rd. Wide Randall has got the 3rd. John Change is in 4. Anderson is in 5. We've lost Graham Tizard, who's in 6th place on that second lap with the leader, James Shanes. Well clear, X in that top corner, coming on to start his last lap this time. Looking to make it 2-2, the 250. Shanes is clear at the front from Collins again, hanging on to that second place. Randall gets very close in third. John Shanes is in 4, Anderson is in 5, that's the 5. James Shanes again, the length of the straight clear at the front of the second leg of the 250 solos. He's clear X in that top corner as Mark Collins makes it about the back straight for the fourth and final time. James Shanes gets another impressive winning ride. Mark Collins again looking to pick up a second consecutive second place. Randall again trying to find a way through on the inside. Collins in second, Randall in third, Shanes in fourth, Anderson in 5th place. Race 10, sponsored by Awkward Engineering, a win for number 93, James Shanes. Second, 305, Mark Collins. And third, number 98, Mike Randall. 193 and 151. 1 minute 14.56. 1 minute 14.56.
That's how it's done then.
Well, it doesn't look like the ferry's in Wilton, does it?
Right, we move on then to race 11, which is the second leg of the 350 solos.
Let her go, please.
That chance goes maybe in this
Revving up then for the second leg of the 350s, away we go. Looks like Saunders made a good story. There you go, that back straight with Bobby Powell was coming up. No, it hit the leading position. Of course, it was Nathan Irwin that won the first. We're looking where Nathan is. Back in 4th place is Bobby Powell in second. Mackie has got the third. Irwin's in 4. That's the top 4. As Barry Powell clear, going on the back for a lap number 2. Mackie doing a super job, hanging on that second. Nathan Irwin now moves from the 3rd place and sets about chasing Chris Mackie as they go up the back straight, off on that top corner once again. It's Powell who leads it then, but Mackie in 2nd. Irwin has got the 3rd. Phillips is in 4th place. Powell leads it, but Mackie in 2nd. Irwin's in 3rd. Phillips is in 4th. Bales is in 5, that's the top 5 of the race at the back straight once again. Barry Powell got a 2nd place in the opening heat of the 350s. He's well clear now in his second leg. The back is hanging on to that second. Irwin definitely getting closer in 3rd. These 3 getting away from the remainder of the field. Powell leads them on the 4 then. Mackie just across to see Irwin hunts him down there in 3rd place. Bales took the 4. Phillips drops back to 5. Pierce is in 6, that's the 6. They go up the back straight once again. Nathan Irwin's 2 bikes behind Chris Mackie. They go into the top corner for the final time in the second heat of the 350 solo. Barry Powell gets going right. Chris Mackie's gone wide. Nathan Irwin comes to run up the inside and they cross the line virtually together for 2nd and 3rd. Leave that one for the lap scorers. They will 6 up to 4th place. Pierce in 5 and we've lost Phillips on that 4th lap. It was won by number 82, Barry Powell. Second, number 83, Nathan Irwin. And third, number 12, Chris Mackett. 115 and 184. 1 minute 16.52. 1 minute 16.52. Right, we move on to race 12, and in number 18, Carl Warwick. 112, Jason Newitt. And 130, Trevor Heath. Those are 3 additions to race number 12. That's 18, Carl Warwick, 130, Trevor Heath, and 112, Jason Newitt. Additions to race number 12.
Any Wimborne raffle tickets?
Tim Nobes were on the inside, leading out to start. This time with a dreadful start the first race and backed his way to the 32nd quickest rideaways on the shoulder of Charlie Saunders. Now they go up the back straight for the first time, and Nobes has gone through on the inside of Saunders. He leads going in that top corner for the first on a 3 abreast, coming out to the first race. There's no race in Saunders in second. Warwick has got the 3rd, Offen in 4th, Saunders in 5. Ruddle is in 6, Walker in 7, Atkinson in 8, that's the 8. As they go up the back straight once again, Tim Nobes looks behind him, got a 5 like a bandage over Charlie Saunders. Hit that top corner once again, that spectacular star of Tim Nobes is the leader coming out to complete lap number 2. Nobes leads then, but Saunders holding second. Warwick has got the third. Offen coming under session with Lewis and Peters in foot fifth and 6 places. So we see Nobes going up the back straight once again, clear of Saunders in second. Top 3 starting to get a little bit spread, but it's Tim Nobes making the best of the way home. Quick look over his shoulder, tells him to go a good lead over Saunders, now on to 4. Nobes leads, and Saunders holding second. Warwick has got that third place position. Clear abreast for second and third. Lewis gone through to 4. Offen is in 5. Peters is in 6. That's how we're top 6. So Tim Nobes at the top corner for the final time in the second heat of the 500 solos. Tim Nobes gets the winning line. Second place is Charlie Saunders. Third place is Colin Warwick. Fourth, Jason Lewis. 5 is Jody Hodgson. 6, James Peters. Second, Warren Atkinson. And 8th place, it's Gordon Walker. Race 12 then, BB Custom Trike Builders are the sponsors, won by number 2, Tim Nobes. Second, number 25, Charlie Saunders. And third, number 18, Colin Warwick. 112, 53, 45, 212 and 84. The winning time, the quickest so far by a mile, 1 minute 07.54. 1 minute 07.54. Ferndown Commercials are the sponsor of the next race, which is race number 13. Delete number 3, Mark Daisby. Put in number 9, Lee Smart. 92, Charlie Powell. And 57, Lee Cutler. Those are the additions then to race number 13. So Danny Warwick and Jason Prynne both won their opening ride, so we should be in for some good action on water. Left of the line looks like Jason Prynne, Danny Warwick are the two that get away. Warwick leads going that top corner. Prynne making a move around the outside. Mick McClusky's gone wide. He was holding third place. He's gone much too wide upon that top corner. There's Warwick and Prynne cross riding out completely open that there. Warwick on the inside. Prynne making a move around the outside. Smart has got that third place. That's the top 3. They've got the back straight. For the first time, it's Warwick who leads from Prynne in second. Smart has got the third. Theobald's gone through in the 4th place. That's the top 4. But it's Dan White looking to make it 2-2 in the heats. The 500 heats clear. Then the Prynne holds that second. Smart has got the third. Theobald's in 3rd. Powell is in 5. The Cluster's up to 6. Cutler is in 7. That's the top 7 of the race. A big Pike holds position number 8. We're looking at Danny Warwick. He's now really getting away at the front end of the second leg of the 500 solos. Quick look behind him, tells me got Jason Prynne in that second. As Warwick leads on the 4th, but Prynne in second. Smart gets close in 3rd. Theobald in 4. Powell 5. Cutler 6. McCluskey 7. Pike in 8. That's still the top 8. And Danny Warwick's going to wrap that marker now as he goes into that top corner for the final time in race number 13. 2-2 in the 500s for Danny Warwick. He gets the winning ride. Second goes to James Prynne. The Smart comes across the line in 3rd. Theobald in 4, Powell in 5, Cutler 6, McCluskey 7, Pike in 8th place. Race 13, sponsored by Ferndown Commercials. The win for number 52, Danny Warwick. Second, number 125, Jason Prynne. And third, number 9, Lee Smart. 26, 92, 57, 33, 4, and 130. Winning time, another quick time, 1 minute 08.89. 1 minute 08.89. Right, so race 14 then, second leg of the 500 sidecars. 3 crews again, and Mike Reid and Tony Cook get away. They virtually get away together this time. It looks like Mike Reid really going up the back straight the first time. Tony Cook is tucked into the second place. We've got Martin Boyd hanging on to that third place position, coming off that top corner the first time. It's Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins who have behind them. Tony Cook in second place position. It's still Martin Boyd who's got that third place. That's the 3s. They got the back straight by Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins clear them. But Tony Cook holds that second. These two getting away from Martin Boyd and Colin Noble have got the third place position. Equal distance between the 3 crews. They come on a complete lap number 2 then. So Mike Reid looking for making 2 to 2. Holding second place. Lloyd has got the third place position. That's the order going up the back straight. Once again the gap between first and second. I don't think what it was on the previous lap. It's Mike Reid making the best of his way home, getting well clear of Tony Cook now holds that second place position. Lap 4 then they go. It's Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins. Tony Cook holding that second place. It's still Martin Boyd trying over and got the third. As they race at the back straight on lap number 4, Mike Reid increases lead with every turn of the wheel on the second leg of the 500 sidecars. Exiting that top corner, and it's Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins who get win number 2. Second is number 10, Tony Cook, and third is number 156, Martin Boyd and Kai Noble. Race 14 then, the Hopkins family are the sponsor of race 14. A win for number 57, Mike Reid, Mark Hopkins. Second, number 10, Tony Cook and his passenger. And third, number 156, Martin Boyd, Kai Noble. 1 minute 21.01. 1 minute 21.01. Dave Smith Motors are the sponsor of event 6, race 15, second leg of the left-hand sidecars. Rubbing up then for the second leg of the left-handers. We've got 3 crews in operation. Looks like number 130 Charlie Ridley has got away again up the front. So it is 130 Charlie Ridley has got the amount to come by for the first time. Then 29 Charlie Pack holds that second, and it's 113 hanging on to the third place position. Racing up the back straight once again, it's still Charlie Ridley clearing. Danny Warwick holding second place position. Mick Downs has got the third. Equal distance between the 3 as they come out of that top corner. Taking a real wide line there is Charlie Ridley with Steve Bowles in the chair. Second place is Danny Warwick and Michael Chittenden. And in third it's still Mick Downs and Steve Standing. That's the 3. Just the 3 crews out this time for the left-handers. They go into that top corner once again. Sidecar almost dug in there on the entry to that banking. But it's still a clear leader then, and looking for his second winner of the afternoon. That's still 130. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Still it's Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden holding on to that second. Mick Downs is Steve Standing up the third. Equal distance between the 3 crews. So the leading crew into that top corner for the funnel time. And the second heat of left-handers going to be 2 to 2 for crew number 130. And that crew is Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Second place goes to Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. And third place goes to Mick Downs and Steve Standing. Race 15 result, a win for number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Second, number 292, Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. And third, number 113, Mike Downs, Steve Standing. 1 minute 26.41. 1 minute 26.41. And we go to race 16, sponsored by Rob Cliff, a good friend of Big Rob, and delete number 13 and number 47. Okay, so just a 3, Steve Smith, John Hiscock and Ryan Partridge for race 16. And when we got false start, tapes are broken. First false start of the day comes up in race number 16.
Stand by Jenny. Stand up.
Revving up the race, everybody gets away this time, and Hiscock just in the third place. They're going to be three abreast going in that top corner the first time. Smith leads the Crawford. In second is Hiscock in third. They go in the back straight the first time. Steve Smith is still in the march of Ryan Partridge now comes under pressure. But John Hiscock, he's locked together the second and third place. Hiscock on the lead. Back around the outside of reach out second place. It's Steve Smith leads and Hiscock second Partridge then trying to come back through on the inside to the race. The second and third Hiscock again back round the outside. Partridge comes again back up the inside line. It's Smith getting away at the front. Steve Smith leads them and Hiscock holding second. Partridge has got the third. Into that pits corner they go once again. Steve Smith and Dan Crawford starting to lead the front. They're going to stop and Carl trying to come back from into John Hiscock. Hit the bank again up on that top corner. Smith the leader. Hiscock again has gone wide. A chance of Partridge to get on the inside. But Hiscock is too quick going down that back straight. Smith the leader then. Hiscock holds that second. Partridge has got the third. Coming on to start the last lap this time. It's Steve Smith and Dan Crawford. Making a move round the edge of John Hiscock. He's still about 2 bikes behind. Good action for second and third places. Steve Smith's got it sewn up at the front. Again, Ryan Partridge quick on the descent there, not banking. It's still Hiscock hang on the second. Partridge again 2 bikes behind him in this race for second and third places. Impressive stuff for Steve Smith. He gets the winning right. Down to second and third. Away the line. They cross the line virtually together there for second and third. Super last corner there by Ryan Partridge. Brought him right alongside John Hiscock. Alright, race number 16. Rob Cliff, the sponsor. Win for number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. And second and third could not be separated as they cross the line, so it is a dead heat for second and third between 184 John Hiscock and Carl Bell and 514 Ryan Partridge and Gary Shearer. They get a dead heat for second place in race number 16. On we go then to the next is the big chairs. We've got 3 crews again. Colin Blackbourn impressive with it. One off and 3 good crews again. Going to action up on that top corner. Paul Whitelam is still in the march up front. Offen's gone for the second. Colin Blackbourn's got the third. Blackbourn goes through on the inside off with the move for the second place. Both these crews in first and second won their opening ride. Of course, Paul Whitelam winning at the quickest time of the day so far. Whitelam leads and the Blackbourn into that top corner once again. Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott 3 bikes clear of Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh got that second place. Offen, Nicky Owen hanging on to third. They start to spread a little bit now. Equal distance between the 3 as they hit that pits corner once again. It's Whitelam the lead from Blackbourn holding that second. Offen is got the third. Blackbourn holding second. Offen has got the third. Still equal distance between the 3. Paul Whitelam screws on the power going down that back straight. Starting to get away from Colin Blackbourn. Having said that, Colin Blackbourn closes up on the entry to that pits corner. Whitelam leads and Blackbourn in second. Company's got the third. On to 4 they go. Lucky with 2 and 2 into the big chairs. Colin Blackbourn holds that second place. Offen hanging on to third. Paul Whitelam half a down the back straight on lap number 4. Quick look behind him. Big lead over Colin Blackbourn now as he moves into the pits corner for the final time. He's going to make it 2 to 2 in the heat to the big chairs. Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott pick up the second place Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. Third place Offen and Nicky Owen. So race 17 then, a win for number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Second number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. And third, number 80, Offen, Nicky Owen. The winning time even quicker, the quickest time for Sidecars today, 1 minute 22.26. 1 minute 22.26. Race 18, delete number 11, and Mike Elliott's passenger is Nathan Shark, having his first ever experience as a sidecar passenger this afternoon.
Oh, right.
So 5 crews on the line then for race number 18. Don't forget the interval comes up after race 20. Away to a clean break and looks like Peter Lloyd made a good start by in third place. Joe Mogg is in third. Phil Sims back in 5th place as Peter Lloyd leader going to the back straight the first time. Simon Hill is now working his way through into 2nd place. Elliott's hanging on to that 3rd place position, that's the top 3. Next to that pitch corner complete the opening lap is Peter Lloyd the leader. That's the folly. As they go to the back straight once again, Peter Lloyd does Wheatstone and stolen a march at the front over Simon Hill and Terry Madley hanging on to that 2nd place. It's still Elliott and Shark who hang on to 3rd. Joe Mark definitely getting closer in 4th place position as Lloyd the leader. Elliott has got the 3rd. Phil Sims in 5. That's the folly. And Joe Mark again looking for line round the outside to try and pinch that 3rd place. They go down the back straight once again, the main action, but 3rd and 4th places. As we see Peter Lloyd well clear at the front, it's still Simon Hill hanging on to that 2nd place. Mike Elliott defending that 3rd. Joe Mark on the way corner, hits the last on the last lap he goes. So that race goes on for 3rd and 4th, and Joe Mark almost got through on the inside on the entry to that top corner, 2 bikes between 3rd and 4th, and Mike Elliott just for the bike advantage going in the back straight for the final time as Peter Lloyd picks up his first winning ride of the afternoon. Simon Hill gets the 2nd place, going to be tied for 3rd and 4th. Mike Elliott gets the 3rd, is in 4th, Phil Sims in 5th place. Our Sansom & Son Removals and Storage sponsored race number 18, won by number 4 Peter Lloyd Daz Wheatstone. 2nd number 16 Simon Hill Terry Madley, and 3rd number 38 Mike Elliott Nathan Shah. 98 and number 8. 1 minute 25.58. 1 minute 25.58. We move on then to race 19, 3rd leg of the 250, sponsored by Mike and Jean Pocknell.
That was a rather...
So looking across that far side, they're settling down then for the 3rd leg of the 250 solos. A clean break in James Shanes again, quickly away. Mark Collins again is the rider that goes with John Shanes is also quickly away and tucks through into 2nd place. They're going to be 3 abreast, 4 abreast. The 2nd place on the entry to that top corner, but James Shanes again already stolen the march up front. Collins holds on to that 2nd place. John Shanes is on to the 3rd place. As James Shanes leads and Collins in 2nd. Randall again squeezed back round the outside to take up that 3rd place and looking back 2nd place with Mark Collins. They go up the back straight for the 2nd time. Then Shanes clear of Collins in 2nd. Randall's got the 3rd. John Shanes is in 4th place. That's the top 4. James Shanes looking to make it 3 to 3 in the heat to the 250. Mark Collins control over the 2nd. Randall's there on the 3rd. John Shanes in 4th. Tidgard is in 5. Anderson is in 6th. That's the 6th. Nothing much between 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th places. As James Shanes continues to dominate to the front, Mark Collins whittles behind him. Randall's hunting down that race to 2nd and 3rd places. As James Shanes leads him off the 4 end, and Collins still holding that 2nd. Randall's got the 3rd. John Shanes has got the 4th. Tidgard is in 5. Anderson is in 6th place. James Shanes eating far away at the front. Collins again holds that 2nd. Randall again is quick on the entry to that pit corner, but Collins again pulling away going up the back straight. James Shanes makes it 3 to 3 in the heats of the 250 is going to be tight for 2nd and 3rd place on the exit from that top turn. Collins has gone wide, but Randall makes a mistake. Will hold in 3rd. Collins gets 2nd. Randall 3rd. Shanes in 4th. Tidgard and Anderson cross the line together for 5th and 6th places. Race 19 result then, sponsored by Mike and Jean Pocknell. A win for number 93, James Shanes. 2nd, 305, Mark Collins. And 3rd, number 98, Mike Randall. 193, 151 and 118. Another quick time for the 250, 1 minute 14.52. 1 minute 14.52. We move on then to race 20, sponsored by Andy Guy Plant Hire, adding number 12, Chris Mackett, and 115, Ed Bales. Where we go then with the 30 of the 250s, Barry Powell has made a good start. He's leading on the back straight, but Nathan Irwin's gone through on the inside of Chris Mackey. Made a bad start. He's gone through the fourth. He's now gone through in the third place. They're going to be three abreast the second place. Coming off that top corner, Irwin leads him. The Powell is looking second. Bales in third. Mackey in fourth. Phillips in five. Pearson in six. That's the six. They go up the back straight on lap number two. Irwin leads him and Powell in second. It's one winner piece to these two in the opening two, the 350s. Irwin leads this third leg with Powell holding that second place. Good one by Bales in third. Mackey is in fourth place. Phillips is in five. And Pearson in six. That's still the order. Irwin clear going in that fifth corner. Barry Powell gets a little bit close there in second place. They're pulling away from Bales, who's got that third, with Mackey in four. Phillips hanging under five. Pearce in position number six. What's on the entry to that top corner once again? Nathan Irwin, 3 bikes clear of Barry Powell. Irwin takes a wide line. Powell takes a much tries to line the car. Close up on Irwin there. They move in the pits corner on lap 3. Irwin leads and Powell in second. Mackey's now gone through in the third. Phillips in fourth. Pearce in five. We've got Bales on that third lap. As the leader goes into that top corner of 4v4 time, Nathan Irwin looking for his second win in the heats on the 350 solos. Nathan Irwin gets the winning ride. Second place is Barry Powell. Third place Chris Mackey. Fourth Simon Phillips. Fifth place it's Steve Pearce. Race 20 result, 350s, race sponsored by Andy Guy Planthard, a win for number 83, Nathan Irwin. Second, number 82, Barry Powell. And third, number 12, Chris Mackey. 278 and 184. 1 minute 17.30. 1 minute 17.30. There will now be a 15-minute interval for some track preparation.
Yes, I got them back on, Molly, so we'll let them go, alright? Okay.
Adrian and Sally Croft are the sponsor of race number 21. Away we go. Charlie Saunders makes a very quick start there from the inside grid. He's leading on the back straight for the first time. Like Danny Warwick's gone through in the second place. That's the top two. They're racing that top corner for the first time. It's Charlie Saunders leading Colin Warwick in that second place. The lead bar goes on the inside. And Saunders leading in second. Warwick has got the third place. That's the top three. They're racing at the back straight for the first time then. Charlie Saunders stolen the march in front, looking for his first race win of the afternoon. Smart holds that second. Colin Warwick with a super afternoon. He's having so far, he hangs on to that third place. We'll see on the 500. Saunders leads the car in second. Warwick is in third. Cutler is in fourth. Lewis is in five. Atkinson is six. Peterson in seven. Walker in eight. That's the eight they go. Off the back straight once again. Charlie Saunders getting away at the front. And Warwick's now coming under pressure there for that super race. For third and fourth places. As Saunders leading them. Holding that second place. Cutler's now gone through into third. Relegation Warwick to fourth. Lewis is in five. As leader Charlie Saunders off the back straight. 44 time then. It's still Smart who holds that second. Cutler, the best one of the afternoon so far. He's got third. Warwick is in fourth. Lewis hunts him down in fifth place. And Charlie Saunders gets the winning ride. Second place is Lee Smart. Third place Lee Cutler. We tried the fourth and fifth. Here it comes to the fourth. Warwick has got five with a six-sounding machine. Atkinson in six. Peters in seven. Walker in eighth place. Race 21, sponsored by Adrian and Sally Croft, to win for number 25, Charlie Saunders. Second, number 9, who is Lee Smart, and third, number 57, Lee Cutler. 112, 18, 212, 45, and 84. 1 minute 11.23. 1 minute 11.23. PCS Pest Control, the sponsor of race number 22, another heat of the 500s, and in Jonathan Vernon, number 130, and 92, Charlie Powell, for the heat of the 500s. Tim Nobes has got away, and Jason Brinzarod has gone away with it. Nobes holds second place, he got the back straight the first time, and it's Nobes round the outside, Roars in the lead, going in that top corner for the first time. 15 metres then from Warwick has got that second place, Chris is in third, Hodgson in fourth, Theobald in five, Hodgson in six as Tim Nobes leads going on the back straight once again. Danny Warwick yet to be beaten in the heats of the 500s with Tim Nobes leading him at the moment. Into that top turn they go once again. Nobes lead from Warwick, holding second. Brenner's got the third. McCluskey's in fourth. Theobald in five. It's Tim Nobes leading in 3 laps through, but Danny Warwick holds the second. Brenner's got the third. McCluskey in fourth. Theobald in five. Hopkins in sixth. Mike in seventh. That's the top 7, and Tim Nobes is getting away at the front. He's getting clear of Danny Warwick now. They roar into that top turn once again. Nobes takes a quick look behind him. He's got 6 points advantage over Warwick as he's moving on to 4. Nobes the leader there. So Warwick holding second. The wine one in Brenner's up the third. The Cluster's up to 4. Theobald is in 5. Hudson 6. Mike in 7. See Tim Nobes getting amongst that markers, going up the bank in for the final time in this heat of the 500 solos. It's Tim Nobes who gets the winning line. Second place is Danny Warwick. Third place is going to be Jason Bren. Fourth is James Theobald. 5, Mick McCluskey. 6, Jody Hodgson. 7th place is Eric Pike. Race 22, sponsored by PCS Pest Control, won by number 2, Tim Nobes. Second, number 52, Danny Warwick. And third, number 125, Jason Bren. 26, 33, 53, 4, and 130. Winning time, another quick time there for Tim Nobes. 1 minute 09.48. 1 minute 09.48. Race 23, sponsored by Crooms Welding and Fabrication, delete number 18.
Let us see.
Don't mind flat tracksuit top.
Got the raffle winning numbers. As soon as we get a break in proceedings, we will give you the raffle numbers. You can get your prizes from the Grasstrack store. We've got the crews on the line then for leg 3 of the 500 sidecars. Away we go, Mike Reed making a good start this time. Tony Cook does get away with it, but Tony Cook slows one up again. Just got a good start, slowed up, has dropped back to 3rd place. That's Ray Martin Boyd through into 2nd place, as Mike Reed and Mark Hopkins are the clear leader coming by us for the first time. Then so Martin Boyd has got the Tony Cook there, gets the machine going to move through into 2nd place. And Cookie taking a little bit tighter on the inside of that pit score, holds that 2nd place. Is Mike really clear with Mark Hopkins in the chair. Tony Cook still holds that 2nd. It's still Martin Boyd and Kai Noble have got that 3rd place position. But really that one might be the clearly. Looking for 3 to 3 in the heat on the final side. Cookie holds that 2nd place. It's still Boyd in 3rd. They start to get a little bit spread out now in this 3rd leg of the 500 sidecars. Coming off that top corner once again then, it's still Mike Reed and Mark Hopkins holding that 2nd place position. 3rd place is Martin Boyd and Lloyd Owen. Goodness between the 3 is Mike Reed halfway up that back straight for the final time in race number 33. Looking for a 3-timer is Mike and Mark Hopkins. Mike Reed, Mark Hopkins, they get the winning line. Still Martin Boyd, Tony Cook's got problems again on that last lap, so Martin Boyd is now gone through in 2nd with Guy Noble in the chair, and Tony Cook limping across the line there in 3rd place. Crooms Welding and Fabrication are the sponsor of race number 23, won by number 57 Mike Reed, Mark Hopkins. 2nd, number 156, Martin Boyd, Kai Noble. And 3rd, number 10, Tony Cook. 1 minute 19.01. 1 minute 19.01. Moving on then to Colour Tech sponsored race number 24, another heat of the left.